All right. Well, somebody's here. So anyway, tonight we're doing depression because it seems like an awful lot of people are depressed. I don't think it's my imagination. So that's going to be the one thing we're going to specialize in. Okay, I've got a whole lot of things going on. Um, I'm going to turn you around, or it around. I don't know if the camera's crooked or not. We'll find out when we get to me. Well, I don't think that's going to tell you anything. So hi Doris. Hello, all my wonderful friends. Glad to see you. Um, Let me see. Shayla, you here? Yep. Nikki, Gina, I'm awful glad you're here. Bernadette, that's it right now. But you know, I don't see everybody that's here. So anyway, what I'm going to do, by the way, sometimes forget this. This is Covey. We have to give Covey some love. This is um, it's a polar bear that Liz Mead gave me that I did a big blessing on and all kind of love, and it been transformed. This is COVID-19 um, transformed into a lovable stuffed animal. So anyway, I just give it some love. I need to do this more often. It doesn't seem to be getting any healthier. So I have to I'm going to say hello, everybody. And pretty soon the cat will be back. It won't be very long before she's back, and then she'll be right in the way. So anyway, let me see. We're going to get right into it. We're going to start out with, I'm going to turn you around again. And we're going to start right out with a little meditation and get you right in the mood for healing. So I want you all to get comfortable. I'd like to think that you get comfortable. Before I get on. Things are really, really bad. Yeah, my bowl's just turned off too. I'm sorry, but my phone is all messed up. So good glory, don't know. I don't know. I've got to get it back to get it up to where I got it. All my phone, all my phone calls, I can't tell who's calling. I just have phone numbers. My texts, I can't tell who's texting, and I got to do something about it. I don't know what to do about it. So anyway, let's get comfortable. Okay, I'm gonna do this whole thing with you. I want you to get in that place where you're, what I call in the spirit world. And the best way to do that is put your hand on your heart. Every chakra from the heart up is in the spirit world. Everything from the heart down is the physical world. And in the physical world is where we sort of gather up those negative emotions which we want to get rid of. So, because that's what makes you sick. One of the things that makes you sick, but mostly that. So, I'm going to do a little meditation on you so that you can get sort of relax, get into that space that I want you in. Okay. I want you to imagine you're right here with me in the same room, and I'm with you. Because in this world, we're all one. In the field of love, there's no separation, no division. So you're asking for healings from your higher power, the angels and the archangels and the spirit guides. Here we are. We're going to relax your feet first. I want you to feel how heavy they are. Feel your calves. Your thighs. Feel the weight of your legs and your feet. Your buttocks. your back, shoulders, feel the weight of your whole torso, your legs. Now we're going across your shoulders, down to your arms, and the weight of your head. Now, we're going to work on the mental and emotional issues, and these are negative, and they came from the world of fear. We have two worlds. We have the world of love and the world of fear, and we were born into the world of fear. But I don't want you to run away from the world of fear, because that is where we get together with the angels and archangels and all those people in the world of love and create a life and be very creative. Things come to you when you do that. That's another subject. But don't run away from the world of fear. Jump right in and live it. But okay, but we're going to get a lot of mental, emotional, negative emotional issues with this. We're going to have grief, a lot of grief. A lot of people are dying. This is COVID time. There's anger. We're going to pull this all up from your crown. Depression, okay, that's our subject tonight. Feeling of hopelessness, helplessness, discord, loneliness, anxiety, worry and stress, any more that you can think of, add them. Okay, I'm sweeping them all off into the psychic garbage can. We're not going to send them any place where that might affect us again. Okay, now I've done that. Now I'm going to put something positive, all positive emotions, in that crown. It's going down. It's going to make you feel better. It's going from the world of fear right into the world of love. Okay, there's joy in the world of love. Fun, laughter. How about power? That's for the people that feel powerless. Abundance, for those people who feel less than or that they don't have enough. Harmony and clarity. Love, that's right in the field of love. You're getting love, possibilities and knowledge, friendships, sending you calmness, wisdom, confidence, and trust. Okay, now you get yourself filled up with good, positive energy, good, positive emotions. I'm going to seal that so nobody can get it or it can't get out. Okay, it's sealed right in. All right. Now you better feel better already. All right. So now I have to do is I have to work on the depression. This is the specific issue that I'm working on tonight is depression. And the way I'm doing that is I'm putting my both hands on the top of your crown. And I'm sending it to you that way. And so if you're having any kind of depression or low feelings, sadness, hey, jump in, close your eyes, and wait until I tell you I'm finished. Now I have my hand on your head. Okay, that's the minute up. Okay, so now I'm sealing it. I'm separating myself. Okay, now turning you back to me. I want you to notice this scarf. My daughter gave it to me yesterday. I love it. She bought it down in Lubec. We went to Lubec. I loved that little town. Anyway, so I want you to know that the next thing I do is it goes to all of us. I always call it the general healing, and I'm not sure that's the best thing to call it. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do, and I'm just going to demonstrate to you, those that have not watched this before. Okay, I'm going to put my hand on top of my crown like that. I don't mash it down. Okay, I just like this, and I go down to the forehead. That's the third eye. These are what they call energy centers or chakras. And when I go over them, I'll tell you when we're at an energy center, they get balanced. Okay, when I do them, the throat is one. I'll tell you where I am and what's going on. And so I want you to close your eyes, and I'm going to turn you around so you can't watch me because I'm so interesting. You'll keep watching me. Somebody's left. I say I only have 5 people left. So you'll come. So I'm going to turn you around, and I'm going to tell you where I am. I got off my track because I was looking at something I wasn't supposed to. Let me see who's here. Tanya, I see you. Okay, I'm going to send you back away, but I'm also going to turn you around so you can look at my living room. My lovely corner of the world. All right, here we go. So you're going to be in the spirit world when we do this. You go right to that spiritual part of yourself. And that's when I say, put your hands on your heart. There's a reason we've been putting our hands on our heart all the time, because that's where the Christ in us resides. That's where it's both physical and spiritual. Yes, I learned that from Joseph Campbell. So put your hands on your heart. You'll be in that place. And now, if you have any place in your body or even anything physical, mental that you still feel like you need to work on, just always ask. You must ask for what you want. If you have a headache, ask for a headache to go away or to be healed, mostly to be healed. It's always, and ask for a perfect body. It's not going to hurt a thing if you do, but you need to ask, and you can do that silently. You can open your mouth and say it out aloud. I won't hear you. And I don't know who's in your house, whether or not they're going to hear you, but don't worry about them. Tell them to go someplace else or watch with you. So I'm starting at the crown, and that is the best advice I have for you. All right? On the crown now. Now I'm going down to the forehead, the third eye, the nose, the mouth, the chin, the throat. That's where you speak your truth. That is a chakra, an energy center. And I'm clearing it while I'm going there. Then I go down to the thymus, which is right below. That's not a major energy center, but it's very important. I'm going down to your heart. That's a chakra major. That's the big one. Your lungs are in here. It doesn't have to be your heart. Doesn't have to be your throat. Anything in that area where my hands are. Going down to the solar plexus. That's just above the navel. Now I'm going below the navel. That's your sacral chakra, the solar plexus and the sacral. They're both energy centers. I'm going to the root. That's way down to the bottom of your spine, down where your genitals are. Now I'm touching myself. I don't go very far. I'm going with my hands on me because I don't go down very far. I have to bend over too far. Okay, so I'm on my thighs. I have my hands on my thighs. My left hand on the left. Remember, I'm doing it's on you. If it's on me, my hands are on me. They're on you. In the world of love, we are all one. That's how this is done. The thighs, These are not energy centers, but when you get to the joints, like the knees, they're openings on the knees. Now I'm going down to the calves. Now I have to imagine again because I don't go all the way down to my ankles. I've got my hands on our ankles. I'm imagining it. Down to the bottom of your feet and your toes. Try imagine me there with my hands on you. Now I'm going to turn you around in my imagination, and you can be laying down, you can be standing up or whatever, but I have my hands on your hips now. Have my left hand on your left hip, my right hand on your right hip, because you're back to me. Any hip problems there, put your focus in and ask for healing. That's the way it's done. The joints there, you know, the energy gets in through joints. Okay, here we go, over to the spine. I have my thumbs together on your spine, and my palms are stretched out so it's going right up the body. And I can imagine your body any size I want. So I've got your body the size that my hands will go right up your back, all the way to the side. But my thumbs are on your spine, and I'm going up gradually. I'm up on the lower small of your back. Hands are fanned out and going up. There's ribs there somewhere lower, going up. I'm up on your shoulder blades, and I'm fanning out. I'm up on your shoulders, going across your shoulders from your neck over to your rotator cuffs, and I've got my hands on the rotator cuffs, and I leave them a second because people have a lot of issues with those rotator cuffs. They use their arms too long or too much, or something goes on there. We're going down the arm, down to the elbows. Hands are on the elbows. People get tennis elbow. I've gotten it before, really miserable. Now I'm going down the hand to the arms, to the hands, the wrists. The wrists, my hands are on the wrists. If you have wrist problems, focus, ask for healing. Then I'm going to the palms of the hands and the fingers. Now I'm going back up to the back of your neck. I have my hands on the back of your neck, and I'm working my way up until the center of your head, and I'm putting my left hand on your left ear and my right hand on your right ear, and I'm leaving them a minute for people who have tinnitus, hearing issues, earaches, all of it. That's it. Now I put my hand on the top of your head, and I've gone full cycle. Now I'm separating myself from you. That is it. All right, so what we need to do now, all right, what you need to do, I need to do, we need to give thanks to our higher power, your God, the universe, whichever you choose, the angels and archangels, if you believe in all that stuff, I do. But also the next thing you have to do is you have to let go and let God. Of the universe. Higher power. Let go. If you don't let go, you're going to be in the way. You'll be a blockage. Forget about it. Oh. All right. Now, I'm looking to see if anybody has any requests. I don't see any. Sorry. All right. So now I'm going to do my list of friends that I do the healing for every week when I do this. They're friends, but some of them I don't even know. But I always like to honor them because I always start with my friend Oma, because she's blind and she depends on this. And whenever I talk with her maybe, twice a month. And she always asks me if I'm still sending her prayers or healing. And I always promise her I do. And then there's Beth, my dear Beth. I send to her. She's been a friend forever, I swear. And very special person to me. She's had a stroke and has been around a long time. So I'm going to start with those two, and I'm going to do the same people I do every week. But you know what? It's all right. I'm starting with Oma. Oma, in my hands. Okay, I'm going to turn this around just for a minute. This is what I do. I have my hand. I put people right in this hand, and I send them Reiki. Universal Life Force Energy is called, and this is the way I do it. I don't have my hand way up here. I'm just doing that to show you. I'm really down here doing it because it does, it's easier. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't make me tired. My arm's tired. So okay. So I'm starting with Oma. She's in my hand. Beth, Connie, Missy, Stacy, Nancy. I worked on her today. Okay, Charlie. Yes, MD. Buddy, my brother-in-law. He can always use it. He hurts. His hips hurt awful. Linda, the first person that I did distance Reiki on, and she proved to me that it worked. The nausea went away and it stayed away. Benji, here you are, Benji. Silas. Sandy. Harry. Liz, that's for your Harry. Jamie. Kit, sending, I've got you back on my list. Jenny and Levi. Henry, I always send to Henry. Hey, Henry and Lily, they're one. Eric, Rhonda, Gail, my cousin. Peter, this is for your friend Jocelyn. Matt, and Jeannie. Now I have to tell you, the session is finished, and I make no guarantees or promises. The reason I don't make guarantees and promises is because we're all different, and some of us have more emotional issues than others, and we don't always get rid of them, kind of hang on to them. And some people are more open than others. Those are two reasons. There's probably more reasons than that. But anyway, those are two reasons why I don't make promises or guarantees. I shouldn't anyway. It's not a very good thing to do. So anyway, I think that's all I need to tell you. I'd like to sort of give you a little lesson, but I'm not going to do it. The only thing I think I do want to tell you is try to stay in the spirit world as much as you can. And the way to do that is just to put your vibrations, your focus, here, sort of stay up in this place, because you'll be a lot of things can happen in that place. So you can become creative and things will come to you, and your life changes altogether if you can get up there and stay there. And that means getting out of that animal. And I'm not telling you, I don't want you to tell you that you shouldn't get angry and you shouldn't get resentment. These are the things, though, because, I don't think you can help it. I think that's part of it, but just don't hang on to it. Because if you hang on to it, that's when you get sick. It'll grab you. And if you hang on to it too long, it will own you, and you don't want to do that. So I want you to know it's okay to have those emotions, but don't hang on to them. Don't let them define you. So I tell you these things because I want you to be healthy. These are things that you can do for yourself, and you'll be healthy. All right, everybody, I think I'm finished. I'm going to look around to see if anybody... Gina, okay, Nikki, Doris, Toby. Hi, Toby, did you miss this, or have you been watching? Okay, good to see you, Toby. I'm going to finish up. I don't think I have anything else to do. Let me look and see if I've got... No, I don't have anything else written down. Good night, everybody. I'll try to get here every Monday and Thursday night. Those are the nights I'm usually home. But tomorrow I'm going to Boston. But I happen to be, I'm here tonight because tomorrow I'm going to Boston. I'm going at 5:30 in the morning. So that's why I'm here. But things are straightening out. I don't have so much going on. I'm going to the eye doctor, actually. So, this is why, I'm not promising I'll be here every Monday and Thursday night, but I'll do my best. Good night, everybody.